Good evening and welcome to an impromptu live. I am Emma Goddard and you can find me at coastalcrafter.com. I was sitting here in my craft room and I thought, why not jump on live and share a card with you. So how are you all doing? For those who are thinking, is it a Sunday evening? No, it's not. I'm hoping that the live is okay. Right, so I had out the Back to Blooms and I was going to colour with my watercolour pencils onto some Sahara sandpaper just to recreate a card that I did quite a little while ago. It was quite some time ago. I was going to do this. I've got loads of junk paper on my desk. Let me just move that out of the way. Hello, good evening. How are you all? Danetta says, well, hello. Right, let me pop the desk view. There we go. So, what a nice surprise. Afternoon, Donna. Welcome to everyone joining. So as I say, I had these out on my desk and that's what I was playing with. So I thought I would jump on and share a card with you. I have in my head got a card idea. How that works out in practice is never always, it's never quite the same, but we'll go with it. So this was a card I'd made a couple of years ago, maybe. I'd need to have a look back and see when it actually was. But it's using the watercolour pencils and the white. This is a nice surprise. It's just an impromptu, unannounced. I thought I would jump on and do a live. So I'm going to heat emboss actually. So just reach across and grab the bits that I need. Been people having a nice week? Did everyone have a nice Easter? Second Sunday again. I know. Aren't the weeks flying by? It's no, only Thursday. You're good. You're good. We're only Thursday. Right. Let me. Okay. So I'm going to Versamark, and I had out these dies, which are the, what are they called? I've not put my labels on this one. Stitched So Sweetly. Oh, and that is see how this goes. Oh, me too, Michelle. Michelle says, love heat embossing. Me too. It's a fave. So these Back to Blooms are on the retirement list. If you like these flowers and you haven't yet added them onto your list, and you think, oh, I still would like them, don't miss out, because they will be going on. And you have another one up here. Can you see that? The Versamark stays good for a little while. Dennis, it's first time I've caught you live. Maybe because it's a different day, just kind of fits in with different routines, doesn't it? So I imagine different people will catch on different days. Oh, how exciting. You've now got your indoor craft room, moving things around. I think moving and reorganising craft supplies can be at times, not always, at times, can be as exciting as crafting. Rash statements, I know, but sometimes just having a good sort out is quite therapeutic, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the white. Let's heat that up. Oh, Helga, hello. What a lovely surprise to see you on here. How are you? Good, I hope. Chandra says it's on my maybe list. Let's see if you can push it to the need. I shall do my best. You do need it. And just a bit of a rant. I just thought, what am I doing on a live on a Thursday? I was in my craft room and I thought, why not join you all? Oh, lovely. This says relaxing on the couch. Just got home. Perfect. Right. Card and a cuppa tomorrow morning. Be lovely. And that's always lovely on a Friday. Right, let's grab the pencils. I've got my pot of watercolour pencils. Can you see them? There's more than one packet in here. I've got, I think I've got doubles. Yeah, I've got 2 Cajun Crazy. So, yellow is obviously a popular colour. Look how short they are. They're right in the bottom of that pot. Hello. Welcome to everyone joining. Oh, I know how. Me too. It's always exciting for new product, isn't it? I love it. I was going to put some white on here. Actually, I was going to do that before I colour. So let me grab. This is the. What is this? The Whisper White Craft Ink. A little goes a long way. And I will just check the brush is not dirty. I'm not putting lots of water onto this, so just applying the white as a bit of a base for the colour to go onto. I'm sure I've done this technique before, but if you're new to seeing this or new to seeing me live, then you may not have seen it. Or I might not have done it in a little while, and I think it's always good to bring back the different techniques for different products, isn't it? See things we kind of get into a favour or a particular style of card at particular points, don't we? And then we do that a lot, and then it disappears out of fashion, and then we forget about some techniques, and then it's good to kind of bring them back again. My hair looks a complete mess this evening. We went for a lovely walk, but it was a bit blustery and very cold actually. Was wrapped up in a big thick coat and scarf. It was kind of very chilly. Hazel, hello. Just a bit of a. I thought, come and join me. I'm crafting. Come and join. So for those that are around, are you crafting along? Have you got your feet up? What are you doing? So I'm not really putting much water into this either, because otherwise the paper will get all bubbled up. Even that on its own looks really pretty, doesn't it? Oh, bless you, Michelle. Thank you. um, very cool technique. Have you not seen this before? It's very pretty. And I think that's the beauty of kind of doing these different techniques at different times. You kind of might have done it once, or maybe seen it, or not done it very often. This just by applying the white on there allows on the kind of, this is Sahara sand, but it works on crumb cake as well, but crumb cake is a bit darker, so you'll get that white inky kind of chalky look on that as well. But I like the Sahara sand. Hazel says on that. Oh, lovely. Yes, otherwise you'd be working, wouldn't you? You'd be. I feel like I'm always responsible for you not doing your gardening, Kathleen. Is it just a good excuse? Let's face it, we don't need many excuses, do we, to not do the chores as such. I managed to get a couple of loads of washings turned through, but I mean, I wasn't exactly doing anything. I just popped it in the machine and pressed the button, but I did manage to get that done today. Okay, we're nearly there with the white. You can add more if you want to. Even that is so pretty, isn't it? Really pretty. Then we can start to add the colour. What you will want to do is make sure that that is dry before you add in the watercolour pencil. Otherwise it will kind of, because that's where it will not melt the pencil, but it'll go a bit mushy. So let's just give it a heat. Just dry it off properly. Trying to finish before the rain tomorrow. It looks. That is all nice and dry. Now we can start to add the colour. So I'm going to add mostly yellows. So this is Daffodil Delight. As I say, probably one of my most popular colours. Look how short it is compared to the rest. And then we can just apply the colour. The white. And then I thought maybe add a little bit of orange in as well. This is pumpkin pie. And with the pencils, you can just apply more or less pressure, and that way you get a darker or lighter Em says, funnily enough, yellow's the colour that's always the lowest. Happy colour, isn't it? Happy colour. The white hazel is the ink refill, the ink refill for the white ink pad. And I've just put a little dot on the block, so a little goes a long way with that. And I've just painted it on with a touch of water, but not lots. That just gives a lovely chalky. And if you want to add sort of a softer, just really light, very handy. I like the way that this gives a different look to blends. It gives it that, you do get the lines, but can you see the, I really like that. Shall we stick to all yellow flowers, or shall we go what we got? Coral, got red, melon mambo, flirty flamingo. Thinking maybe just stick to the yellows. Does the white ink make it easier to colour with the pencils? Yeah, it just, the difference is just that when you colour on the paper, I don't think it's as vibrant as it being on the white. So being on that chalky white just means that it pops more. I might do, Kathleen says coral and flirty flamingo, yes. What I might do is I'll do a pinky one after. Maybe not as many flowers, but I'll do a maybe an alternative. So we've got the yellow. Maybe go all orange on this one. And I've pulled out onto my desk because I thought when I looked back at the card that I'd made, I'd used some black and white washi tape. Oh yeah, just the white would look great on the black, wouldn't it? Just black and white. Chris, I've just noticed your comment. If it's one of your simple cards, go for every colour in your pot. Just to make sure that we've kept it really simple. I'm sticking to my pumpkin and yellow. I'm going to keep it. Add just a little bit of yellow into that. I'll pull some names out for people to receive these. I'll do two. I think I might make two. Well, I don't think I'll get to three. But if I make 2 cards, I'll pull names out of hats of those who have commented this evening. So say hi if you're watching, and I will pull names out and I'll send these cards out to you. I do like sending a little happy mail out. I got myself sorted up. I've had a big to-do list and I've got through quite a lot this week, but I've sent out some post yesterday. More bits going out, which is quite nice. Okay, I think we're nearly there. Let me just add. I was going to do some yellow, some orange, and then some mixed, but I've added orange, the pumpkin pie, to all of them. That just goes quite nicely, doesn't it? Ah, thanks, Carol. Right. That is that one. Let me do. I was going to cut the. I might still do that, you know. I was going to cut that frame and then pop it up. So that is what I was planning. Let's do that and let's see how that looks. Let's see. I'll run that through and we can then either use the middle part or we'll use the whole frame, which is kind of what I had in my head. Oh, bless you. Right. There we go. So I've cut that out of the middle, and that is from the Stitch So Sweetly. I'll grab a piece of white. And move that up. Oh, nearly tipped the camera. Sorry, making it a bit wobbly. Apologies. I did. Rachel, I white embossed first. I did. And I was thinking, like, pop that up or pop the frame up, which is kind of what I was thinking. I just wonder if it needs a little bit off the edges. So this stamp set is in the mini and it's available until the mini goes. So is it a June? Rubbish with dates. Right. That is going to sit on there. I want a little bit more off that frame. I should have cut that down to the right size before I. There. So I've got a small white border on that. And I think frame up rather than middle up. or like lose that completely. Middle. Maybe. Dennis says I have to give it a go. Oh, lovely. Don't know. Karen, I love my mini trimmer. Love it. I have this trimmer to this side of me, and my little mini. I have, yeah, all within reach. You can take the slithers off with the other trimmer, to be honest, but it's just, yeah, it's handy on my desk, handy dandy. Make a decision, Emma. Make a decision. One frame small. I think so. I wonder if I just cut that a little bit more. Do you think? Let's take. Just because I think otherwise it's a bit too heavy, isn't it? Like it's. I'm just taking this down a fair notch, actually. I've trimmed that off the frame, which gives more of a white, and then we'll go centre up, I think. And then yeah, bringing this back in because I need more of that little bit. There'll be nothing left if I keep trimming away at this rate. We'll have nothing left, and then it won't matter which I do because I'll have nothing left. Right. Yes, my seashell class is out. It's on my website. My May class is also out as well. So if you wanted to have a look at both, they're both on my website. I'll pop the links up afterwards. But the seashell one is towards the end of April, the class. And then I've got my May class up as well with some new product that is coming. So that is exciting. Right, I'm going to put that on there. And then have that up on dimensionals. Yippee, classes! Yeah, the seashell is one evening. That's a Saturday, the 24th, April the 24th. And then my May class is the 28th and 29th. So that's a Friday evening and a Saturday evening. And the way that works when it's a bundle of class is that you, for those who buy kits, it's one kit. But there are two classes. So, and it's not a repeat, it's two, it's content of two classes. So it's part A and part B rather than one class repeated on 2 evenings. So it is lots and lots of content for you. The seashell is a single class, and that is on the, as I say, on the Saturday evening on the 24th. So I'll just lift that up, but it gives it a little bit of texture just to be raised away. Yay, Karen, booked on both. And then I had out love the classes. Bit wacky, but the stripy paper. I should have tied some linen through, really. Let's see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this through. I should have done this before, really. Whoops. Oh well. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can feed that underneath without damaging the frame. Oh, I'm just going to have to pull it up. The linen thread's not managed to get under there, but my hair has. Hang on. Got that. There. Right, let's get this tied. Let's challenge Emma. Ah, no pressure. Let's go around. We'll stick that back down in a minute. We might need to put some extra dimensionals. That happens to everyone, right? The minute that you stick something down, you then think, I needed to put gems or twine or something underneath. Just stick enough under here to pull that back into position. See, no one would ever know. Fine. Are you two playing, Chris, are you playing bingo? Have you got an Emma bingo going? Twines, gems. Okay. Let's put on don't know, quite like that with we need a sentiment from somewhere, don't we? Rachel, no. So Rachel's asking, do you need the seashell papers for the class? Nope. You will only, it's focusing on the stamp set, and you may wish to use the die to help you cut out, but it's definitely not a focal part of the class either. And what was I going to say? I've used the embossing folder, but you could swap that out if you wanted to. So if you wanted to use a different embossing folder, then you could. But the embossing folder is lovely. Yeah. It's right. Now I've faffed about with that for ages. I'm going to choose a sentiment. What should we have? What sentiment? This innocent. Moi? Me? I've got some sentiments pre-cut. I've got these ones. Oh, yes, they are. The seashells are staying. Hurrah, hurrah. Just a card to say hello. That's nice, isn't it? Now I've angled that piece of diagonal, but I maybe want that now going that way. And I might banner it rather than... So having left around with A for ages, I'll now banner that instead. And then pop that on there, I think. Just a bit different with the black, but I like it. Let's do a little bit of glue on there. And then we'll tuck that. And pop that on with some dimensionals. Oh, thank you. Just a card to say hello, and then you could put a happy birthday inside as well. So, or you could just have it as like a little note or a thank you, or call that done, couldn't we? Should we put that on a Sahara sand base? So the base is 14.8 centimetres and then scored at 10.5. So we've got that white layer that will just sit nicely on that base. Put glue on there. Do you like that? I then thought, so you can do this colour, so you can colour, we can stamp in stays on. You don't have to, I'm going to leave that bow alone in a minute. You can stamp with stays on. You don't have to emboss in the white, and it'll just give it a different look. So let me show you that, and you can sort of see the difference between, and you can still colour. So the stays on, let me do Sahara sand again. Karen says step away from the bow. I've left it now. I'll leave it alone now. Leave the bow. Okay. Let's do, maybe the smaller flowers might work. Do you like that, Helen? Let's do like yellows. So this has got like little buds in it as well, and leaves. It's really pretty. It is designed to do, it's designed to do these splodges. You get the stamps, the one set of stamps, but then they're designed to be able to stamp. You turn them over and you use that part to ink, and then you get like the reverse image, but it gives you that infill look. Oh, thank you. Okay, so stays on. Let's do, so the largest flower I've put to one side now, and I've now got kind of the medium and then the smallest half one, and then the little leaf as well. Let's see. I'm going to try and do an edge. So similar. In that in there. Oh, decisions. I'll just tip the camera again. Sorry. Let me just tighten that up. That's better. Vanessa, have you never tried it on black cardstock? I can't remember if I have actually. I think I have done it with the white and the black, but Yeah, I need to give it a whirl again. So, I want that kind of. Oh, now I'm going to try and line that up. Let's give this a go. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good. Okay. So I want to fill in with the bud. Let me grab that. Another block. Just because some of these are a bit gappy. Let's see if we can pop that in. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. That's kind of coming down that edge quite nice. Now, I've used Stays On because you don't want the ink to run. And morning, Paula. Did you ever sleep in today? You didn't sleep until Monday. It's okay. It's not Monday yet. You haven't slept in that long. Let's add a touch. I'm just going to add a really small amount of the white actually, just to give it a just a little layer. And for this one, we could do the pinks, couldn't we? Kathleen had requested the Flirty Flamingo and the corals. And we'll even have a little bit of green as well, won't we? Because we've got the leaves. She's oh yeah, no idea what day it is. Just thought I'd throw everyone out by turning up on a Thursday. Oh, that's quite white. I picked up quite a lot there. Concentration. Stop confusing me. Sorry. Keeping you on your toes, that's what it is. Keeping you on your toes. Because we're in holidays. Okay, I think I am good with that. Let's then do a little bit of a colour test. So we've got let's grab a bit of that's the white. Let's do just the black and the white is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, that on its own I think is really pretty. Rebecca says, wow, you don't stop. Let's do. So that's Flirty Flamingo. That is Melon Mambo. And that is Calypso Coral. So we could maybe have a bit of a mix of those, hey? And do Granny Apple. I might add some coral. I'll stick to the pinks, I think. pinks, I think. Where did I put that? I'll just give these a sharpen. And I love the watercolour pencils. They're so oh, they're lovely to colour with, aren't they? Like a really nice really nice technique. And they're great for like travelling as well. If you you know, if we're allowed out allowed to go places, they're great sticking, you know, pop them in a pencil case. You can have a few images with you. Ideal. Like, you don't need loads of supplies. They would be, if I was allowed to say take craft supplies camping, perhaps they would be kind of a go-to. Don't know if I'm allowed to pack things like that. It's too busy around the campfire and having a lovely time with food and stuff though to be crafting, to be honest. Okay, this is Melon Mambo. I'm going to just add, so can you see if I press darker, if I press harder, you'll get that darker, you get the darker look. So it is the pressure you apply. I ever took, you know, when we were allowed in things like soft play when he was younger, I take things like just a page of images and some blends, and then just sit and colour that, or watercolour on wine party. Yes, that could get messy, Karen. Yeah. I love the sound of that though. Might just blend that out a little. Let's see. Kind of a bit of a chalky edge then, hasn't it? Because this is not watercolour paper, you don't want to apply, you hardly want to apply any water. In fact, you'd be better perhaps using the blender brushes, but you can get away with the watercolour, this thing, the water paint brush, whatever it's called, if you don't squeeze out too much water. The secret is not to let that go too far. So going quite dark on the buds, and we'll do them all the same. Love the colouring. Looks nice with the white edges though, doesn't it? It does look nice. I like that kind of chalky white. And if you want to add more white back in, we've got the water, we've got the, thank you, Chris, we've got the white pencil as well. So you can always add sort of touch of white back on. It's not that bright. Better on there, look. That's the white pencil. So if you wanted to add more white, you can. This is Flirty Flamingo. do. My lips have got so dry from walking. They're it's really quite windy out the seafront. These flowers are beautiful to colour. So lovely. Love, love, love them. It's really along with Finn. Oh, I'll catch you later. Linda says I need to dig them out wherever they may be. I'm going to be hiding somewhere. They'll turn up when you least expect it, when you're organising all your supplies. So I'm just putting the dark on that sort of back edge of the petals underneath each of the layers. Just following the lines of the image, really. Again, if you want to just soften some of that, you could. Let's give that a bit of a little bit of a blended look. That is the nice thing with the pencils. Right, let's do the green. No. Just when I thought I had it all, I need the watercolour pencils. The watercolour pencils are really good value for money. There's 2 sets and you get, I think they're a great place to start with your colouring. Just having a look at the sets. There's a set 1 and a set 2. Where are they? There. So you get, this is that catalogue. You've got they're 15. Oh, is that out of focus? And so in set 1, you've got Black, Grey, Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Mellow Mambo, Olive, Pacific Point, Pumpkin Pie, Real Red, Razzleberry, and the White. And then the assortment 2 is that's 13, and that's 10 pencils. And you've got Balmy Blue, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple, and Night of Navy. So you've got greens in each, but you've got Granny Apple in this one, and you've got Old Olive in that one. But yeah, they're both great. The peonies would look beautiful watercoloured, wouldn't they? They would look so gorgeous. Hey, so late to the party, loving the look of this. Jen says better late than never. See, yeah, crack out those colours, look. Relatively new, but unused. Get those colours out. It was a total, I was sitting here and I thought, shall I do a live? I could just jump on and craft with you all. So that's what I did. There was no, if you thought, oh, I didn't see a notification, there wasn't one. I just jumped on enabler alert. There should be a banner. Right, this is the Granny Apple. So that is the colouring part done. Now comes the fussy cutting. Obviously, it's not going to be alive without the fussy cutting, is it? So I'm going to snip down the edge of the card. So just down this edge here. And just kind of, yeah. So we're going to leave a reasonable amount of space. But we're going to take that along this edge. And I haven't done this in a while either, but I love this. Just a really nice way to... Lovely to continue a crafty evening. I know, that's what I thought. So, some of them have gone over the edge, therefore I'm not going to cut that. That's just sitting right against that edge there. But we're taking out these parts. He also, I knew it. I knew it. The snips were not going to stay away for too long. Okay. You could cut it. I could cut in a little bit more to that, to be honest. That could come away. That will make that look nice. Depending on what the position of your stamps and kind of how you've layered them, or you don't want to cut too much into that. But there we go. I'll just do that edge there. And then we're done. Let's add that on. So, let's see. That's maybe a little, I don't know, I quite like it actually. I was going to say it's a little busy, but I quite like that. What do you think? Oh, I've got more of that, so that's okay. Let me do oh, I nearly cut that. Hang on. 10.5. Score. Nearly cut that. So I've got the other half of that, and that is going to sit on like so. But I want to cut away about however far that is. About that far. Let me just put a little pencil line or pen line. So about there. So we will chop that off. And pop that on the front like that. And then we can have the stripes inside. I do. White. And I need about the same as I've chopped off in stripes. So I'm thinking that's going to be enough. There. Something like that. Yeah, that leaves enough inside to write sentiment as well. So I like that. That will be I have enough to write down there, or you could put a white panel on there as well, so you can write across that whole section. So let's glue that on. Very dramatic. The stripes, I thought they were nice. There's a bit of stripe on that one, and I thought we'll bring it across into this card as well. This paper is so lovely. Love this paper. This should have this is the papers don't often carry over, do they? This is not one that's stained, but it's so lovely. Top up on this paper if it's still available. Let's do could have stamped on that front piece, and you wouldn't then need to put the panel on. So had I stamped those flowers down that front of that card base, you wouldn't need to do this layering in that way. But by working on the separate panel, it was easier. But yeah, you can, if you were doing it again, you would just stamp on that front panel. Oh, did it go well, Michelle? Oh, bless you. Oh, I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. Okay, let's put a sentiment on there too. Shall we put what about wishing you a year of magical moments and wonderful memories? Just wanted to say, let's do some more of these really. So happy to celebrate these moments with you. Hi there, sending a smile your way. Let's do that. I like that. Oh, it's telling me I've got the battery. Hopefully it will last. This paper is this one. It's the one with the beautiful flowers. It's that one. Is it True Love? I think that's what it's called. It's at the start of the spring catalogue. Shall we put, I think just the sentiment. I've got some of those matte black dots. We could put them on, couldn't we? Let's do. Oh, quartet. Flowers with the stripes look lovely, don't they? Should we do that? That one and that one, and then we've got some these are matte black dots, and we've got some little ones. Closer to the sentiment, maybe. No, I'm going to leave them off that one. I quite like them on there, but I'll leave them off that one. Don't know if rhinestones might look better. Not sure I'm feeling those. They're coming off. People are saying perfect, and I'm busy pulling them off. You're saying love the dots. I'm not sure. I do love them, but I'm now ripping them off. Do you think rhinestones might be better? Oh no, let me go back to my dots. Let's put the dots back on. I actually quite like them now. They're fine. Oh, indecision. I'm going to stick some on here as well, just to make them the same. I thought the rhinestones might look nice and sparkly, but the black actually sort of sits in with it nicely. There. Yeah, I'll leave that there. Just going to leave that there. Right, leave them alone. Put them back. Put them back. Oh, that's funny. Linda's telling me off. Leave them alone. Right, there we go. 2 cards. Very impromptu. Do you like them? Used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure. I love that, Chris. There you go. 2 cards using the back-to-back blooms and your watercolour pencils. Step away from the cards. Paula says it needs the drama of the black dots. Love it. That is using the black and white's the True Love. I think it's True Love paper. And then all the colouring is with the watercolour pencils. So if you haven't got them, they are such a great colouring tool. And I think they can be overlooked and underused. I love them. So there you go. I shall let me put onto there. I will be with some of you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Friday, so that means card and a cuppa morning, which I love. So card and a cuppa morning at 10:30, and we chat and have a coffee and make a card, and that's every Friday. And class is open for the April class, so it's seashells at the end of April. That will be closing soon, and May is the hand penned class, so very exciting. Jen says can't wait to go get to bed, go to sleep now. I don't know how you do it. Right, I will see some of you in the morning. For the rest of you, I will see you live on Sunday again, and we're back at 8:30 on Sunday evening. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy the rest of your evening or day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all then. Thanks for joining me. Bye.